Hi, everyone. I'm Lacey.
And I'm Regina, and this is your behavior tip of the week. And this week we're going to be talking about offering choices. So, when we talk about offering choices to students, we look at the fact that everyone likes have to have choices in everything that they do, including all of us as adults. When students make choices, it allows them to feel that they have some kind of control and power over the things that they do, which a lot of our students may feel like they don't have any power over their day or control over their day. So, it definitely gives them that feeling and that perception of power.
So, there's lots of benefits in providing some choices within your school day. One, it builds confidence and helps their students feel that they're valued in their classroom community. It can also decrease problem behavior, and it also fosters a sense of independence and also teaches responsibility, even amongst our youngest students. It can increase motivation and also engagement in their classroom activities, and also helps improve decision making skills. Some other benefits include developing those problem solving skills. Making choices are very important in our beginning developmental stages of problem solving, and also allows for lots of creativity throughout the day. It can also increase that task related behavior that we want to see that leads to academic success.
So, some guidelines for providing choices in your classrooms. You want to avoid overwhelming your students. So, try to offer no more than 2 to 3 choices. You don't want to give them free reign necessarily. That can be too much. I feel, again, as adults,
Yeah,
same.
two.
Okay. 2 or 3. Give choices based on your student's skill level. So, we do have some students who can read the options for their choices. We have some that will respond to a verbal prompt to make a choice. But then we have other students that maybe need visuals or to see the actual objects themselves in order to make a choice. And you want to make sure you prepare ahead of time and make sure you have what you need. So if you're going to offer things in your classroom to your students, please make sure they're available to that student so that if they get them, they're available right away. Some more guidelines for providing choices. Avoid open ended choices. Like we said, narrow it down to 2 or 3. But what you don't want to do is just ask, what do you want to do? That's giving free reign, and that can lead to some problems later on. Make sure that the choices are similar. Give the choice of 2 similar worksheets, for example, instead of you can either do a worksheet or a puzzle. Remember, you still have a goal in mind of what you want your students to do. So when you're choosing your choices, make sure it's 2 things you still would really like them to get done. So, for example, if I'm offering them 2 similar worksheets, they're 2 math worksheets. If I'm offering them the difference of a sensory activity, maybe it's they can sit in the cool down corner to do the sensory activity, or the choices they could also stay at their desk. Either way, we're still having them do what it is we want them to do, just in a way that they're comfortable with and giving them that power over that.
Yeah, when you're providing choices in your classroom, you're not giving up your power. What you're doing is that you're allowing your students to have some sort of agency to do the things you already want them to do. So, some of those ways that we can work that into our classroom day and our classroom routine is one, allowing them to choose who they want to work with. You can give them a choice of 2 students, so it's still 2 preferred students, and you've put some parameters on that, but you've given them some choice. And also which materials you want them to use. Do they want to use a marker or do they want to use a pencil? And again, you're still going to get the math work you want done, but you're allowing them to make 2 choices. And also which material they want to use, what order they want to complete things, if we want them to do I ready first or the worksheet, giving them those 2 choices. Because throughout the day or that scheduled block of time, we still want them to do those 2 activities. But allowing them to choose in what order will increase the amount of time on task for that activity. And then also, we can allow them to explain to us or share their knowledge with us in a way that they would like to. Maybe they want to draw it out. Maybe they want to write it. Maybe they want to present it to you one on one, or maybe they want to present it as a group. So, giving them some choices, but we're still getting the activities and the tasks completed that we would like them to do.
And like Lacey said, it increases your engagement when you offer choices and time on task. So you create your classroom space to support choices for students. Again, you have everything available that you're going to offer to them. You create the opportunities for students to participate in various projects. Again, like Lacey said in the last slide, if they're doing a project, are they more comfortable presenting it to the whole group? Maybe we want to present in small group. Maybe they want a partner to help them present. Maybe they're more comfortable presenting alone. Involve students in decision making regarding classroom rules. Just a great tip for the beginning of the year. Brainstorm with your students. What are some choices that they think would be important to put in the classroom rules that everyone should follow? So, again, you're setting the parameters. You're just giving them the options and the choices of how they're going to follow those parameters and remain in those boundaries. And you're going to allow opportunities for students to use different modalities of learning. Okay, we're all learn a different way. Some of us are visual, some of us need to write everything down. Give them that option. We know it's not always possible. Sometimes they have no choice but to do things in a certain way, but there are ways we can modify or accommodate their styles of learning, and we should give them the option when we can. So thank you for all tuning in. Have a great week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.